Hello and welcome to Elimination Marble Race Round 6. Today we have a brand new track, and it is one of the first indoor tracks with funnels that these marbles have ever seen. So we should be in for some good racing. And because this track is different, we're going to have to do a kind of different format. So instead of all 8 marbles going down at once, they've been randomly split up into 2 halves, and each of those halves will go until 2 marbles are eliminated from those halves, and then the 2 marbles left are gonna race until there's just 1 marble remaining. So kind of the same concept, but just with 2 different fields. So here we go in race number 1. It's gonna be Orange who's on the chopping block first, and it's gonna be White and Cat's Eye who are in funnel number 1. Blue's now gonna come challenge them. Orange is gonna get in there, and can Orange get ahead? And he will. So Blue and White are now duking it out. Blue is going to fall behind. White is going to shoot up into first. Orange and Cat's Eye are going to be sitting kind of in between them. Cat's Eye is going to fall through. Blue's looking for the pass here on Orange. Can he pull it off? It's not looking good. No, Orange is going to get through. White's going to fall into the final funnel, and if he wins here, he gets to start pole next race. And Blue is going to pass Cat's Eye out of nowhere. White's going to win first, so he's going to get pole, and it's going to be Cat's Eye who's sitting on the edge of getting eliminated. He has to make a move here on Orange. Can he do it? And it's not looking too good. All Orange has to do is fall in and push Cat's Eye out of the way, and Cat's Eye is going to nudge Orange and pass him. And so this will mean that the first marble eliminated is Orange. And so there'll be another marble from the other group that is the first marble eliminated, and whoever has the fastest time will place higher in the standings. So that's how the standings will work in this race. But here we go. 3 marbles left in this first group. 1 marble will get eliminated this race. Blue sitting in last. Can he make the pass here on White? Yes, he can. He couldn't make the pass there on Cat's Eye. White was behind last race, but able to have a good comeback. So let's see if he can pull off anything here. Blue's going to kind of shove him out of the way. This is something interesting that hasn't really happened in their previous races, is this track really involves a lot of pushing and shoving, where in previous races you just had to put your head down and catch up to the pack if you were behind. Where here, you really have to kind of push and shove through because no one's going to let you by, and there's no really good spots to go around everybody. You literally have to go through them to pass them. So here we go. It's going to be Blue and Cat's Eye in the final funnel. Cat's Eye is going to take first, so Cat's Eye is going to be moving on to the final 4, and Blue looks like he has a pretty good lead over White. Can he drop down here? And yes, he will. So White is going to be the second marble eliminated. However, he can still get the 6th place, depending on the time. So we'll have to see the times at the end, or rather the placement. But here comes White, finishing it off. There's no point in going fast. And there is race number 2 over, and White's eliminated. Now, here is group number 2. So 2 marbles will be eliminated from this group, and then the final 4 will duke it out until 1 marble remains. So here we go. Into the first funnel, it's going to be Green who's going to lead through the first 2 funnels, and it's going to be Red who's been having a very rough season, sitting back in last, and not looking too good to get out of last here. He's got a funnel in between him and Black and Yellow. So Red is going to have to pull off some impressive strategies here in the second part of this race to catch up to the group and then pass, and Red's still going to have a funnel in between him and now Green's fallen back a little bit, and now Green's going to take the lead again. So Green's just going up and down the order, and Yellow is going to put some more distance in between him and Red, and it's not looking good for Red at all. So Red is going to come through, and only 3 funnels remain for him, and it's looking very good for Black taking second, and all Yellow has to do is just be consistent in this last funnel to take the win. Well, sorry, to not get eliminated. And Black is going to get second. Yellow, all he has to do is drop down here, and what an abysmal race for Red. Just fell behind after that second funnel and was not able to catch up to the rest of the pack. And he's going to come through, maybe? There we go, yeah. He's going to come through, and he's just going to spend forever. He wants all the screen time since he's eliminated now and won't get to participate in the later races. So, quick question. If you guys like, or not question, but if you guys like this form, this kind of indoor, less outdoor, straight line racing, please let me know, because I can definitely do more of these, and maybe even I'll film a second round of Elimination Marble Race on this track. But right now we're in the race. It's going to be green who's going to be in last, which green was in pole last race, and it's going to be yellow in second, and black is going to take the lead here. 2 marbles will advance, and those 2 marbles will then race our other 2 marbles from the first group. So green doesn't have as much of a gap as red did at this point, but definitely needs to work on his placement if he wants to advance. And he's not going to get in there soon enough to shove black out of the way and get in before black. So now he's got to hunt down yellow. Black's going to pass yellow to get into first. And nothing's really happening here. They're all in different funnels. Yellow's going to drop through, and yellow's going to drop through into the final funnel, which is going to put a huge gap between green and black now, because black's your second place. Yellow's going to be looking for a high placement to start in a good position. Next race, black is going to try and shove yellow out of the way. Who's going to win this? And it's going to be yellow. So a lot of marble to marble racing here, which is, again, a little bit different than our normal style of elimination marble racing. Green, just like red last race, just not able to make up the gap. And in fact, I think he's fallen behind significantly more than he was in the middle stages, and I don't know whether he's tired or if there's other reasons. But that's another interesting thing about this track, is it's a lot longer. The marbles are on the track for significantly longer than previous races, which might add to the fanatics of the final rounds because they're so tired. So here we go, the final 4 marbles, and it's going to be black who's going to be leading the way. Yellow is in second. Again, the marble in last gets eliminated until just 1 marble remains. So we're going to see about 3 more races here unless something drastic happens. And Cat's Eye is going to take the lead. Yellow is going to be in last. Right now, yellow is your championship leader. He's got the most points, and if he can get a good points haul here, he will distance himself from the pack. However, Cat's Eye is in close pursuit of yellow, and so is green, so we'll have to see where they shake out in the top 3, and if anyone else can break into the top 3 this race. It will be very interesting. Yellow is going to have a big gap open up between him and the rest of the pack. He's going to need to make up some ground if he doesn't want to get eliminated here. And black is going to be in the final funnel. Can black pull off the win? Cat's Eye is going to be in the final funnel now, and yellow is just falling further and further behind. And Cat's Eye is going to take the win here. It's not looking good for yellow. Blue has to make it through this funnel. Black's going to take second, and blue is going to put some distance between him and yellow. So if blue can have a good final funnel here, he will advance, and yellow will be eliminated. And it's looking pretty good for blue and not so good for yellow. But anything could happen here, and blue will take third. Yellow just shy. He was able to make up a little bit of ground there in the end, but just shy of catching up to blue. And so yellow, your current championship leader, we'll have to see where it shakes out after this race, is eliminated and will take 4th place in Elimination Marble Race round 6. And so we head up for the next race. 3 marbles remain. Cat's Eye, blue, and black. Black is gonna have the undercut there. They're all gonna kind of go that slow left route into the funnels, and it's gonna be black who's gonna fall back into last. The mistake that a lot of marbles have made is opening up a gap between them and the rest of the pack and then not being able to close it at the end. And we'll see if black falls into this same trap that the rest of the marbles have fallen into. But so far, a big gap has not opened up, and if he can get through this funnel quickly, he can get down to Cat's Eye and maybe pass Cat's Eye. Blue is going to have the lead here. Blue wants a spot in the final round. Black is going to fall back slow through that funnel. Cat's Eye is now going to take the lead. Can Cat's Eye get down here? And we'll have to see. Black, can he make up anything here? Again, another race where just the marble in last just gets tired and falls behind the rest of the marbles and gets eliminated. Anything can still happen though. Cat's Eye still in the final funnel. Black's in the second to last funnel. Can black do anything here? And it's not looking good. And no, Cat's Eye is going to be through, and Cat's Eye will advance to to the final round, and black will get 3rd place and is eliminated in round number 6. So, semi-good race for black. Again, not a great season, not a bad season. So we'll have to see where he pans out in the overall standings at the end. And he's going to come down and finish it off. So black is eliminated. And here we go. The final round. It's going to be blue versus Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye is going to take the early lead. Blue's going to be hunting him down. Can blue have the undercut here? And he will. And a perfect mount by blue. A little bit rough for Cat's Eye. And they're going to be into the first funnel. Blue's going to go down. And he's going to come back up. And Cat's Eye is going to be able to make the pass there. Blue doesn't want to make the mistake like the rest of the marbles and fall behind. And blue's going to make the pass in the second funnel. Will they just be trading back and forth the entire way down? We'll have to see. It's now going to be Cat's Eye who's going to be sitting on the wrong foot. Can he make the pass there? No! Blue's going to be able to shove his way through first and leave Cat's Eye to play catch-up. Cat's Eye is going to be through. Can Cat's Eye make up any ground here? He's looking for the pass, and there is maybe something, and yes. So Cat's Eye is going to lead down into the second to last funnel. Blue is going to come through. Blue still can challenge. Cat's Eye is going to come through, and Cat's Eye is going to have the advantage going into the final funnel. Blue is losing ground here. Cat's Eye is looking very strong. Can Cat's Eye bring this home to another victory? I think this would be the second of the season. Blue's going to come down. Can blue make anything? And yes! Blue is going to shove Cat's Eye out of the way and take Elimination Marble Race Round 6 victory. Cat's Eye is going to be eliminated and is going to take second. And so blue, Cat's Eye, and black is going to be your top 3 marbles. And here are the standings. And yellow is going to hold on to first, but Cat's Eye is going to come up into second. Orange is going to drop down to third. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It lets me know if people like it. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon.